And we're live. Hey guys, Original C with you. Thank you so much for being here for this very special live stream. Tim Wright in Australia. Tim Wright is about 25 minutes away from landing in Sydney, and he is aboard a United 777 that took off from San Francisco about midnight last night Eastern time. And it's a long flight, 16, 17 hours, something like that. But as you can see, we have the flight map pulled up. He's had a smooth flight, and he's going to be landing in Sydney soon. So we wanted to start this very special live stream to track Tim's progress, and we're going to be inviting a few special guests to join and enjoy the celebration with us. First guest tonight, Diego M. Diego, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
This is exciting. This is someone in the chat said this is like the equivalent of the moon landing for the watch community. This is Timmy in Australia. It's Timmy in Australia. He's going home to where watch YouTube excellence began with Archie Luxury.
The genesis of the
genesis of everything. Yeah. So, listen, we're not going to go out of our way to come up with crazy topics to entertain you guys. We're just going to watch and enjoy. And when Tim lands, he's going to hopefully realize that we are live and look for an opportunity to jump on. And that's it. That's the show, folks. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. If you had higher expectations, you're screwed.
Now, we do have the audio of Sydney Tower. I'm trying to figure out how we can get this to play. Can you guys hear the audio of the ATC in the chat?
Nope. Can't. I don't know. I'm not listening to the YouTube, so maybe they can comment. Type 1 if you can actually hear the audio. If you can't, then type 2.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Or yes or no, whatever. No ATC. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Looks like the flight was smooth. They were traveling, for you airplane nuts, they were traveling at mostly 33,000 feet the whole time. I think their flight schedule was to fly at 36,000 or 37,000 feet. They had a change in the flight plan, and they decided to fly at 33,000. Not that it matters, not that anybody effing cares, but trying to share a few tidbits about the flight. But and I have no idea whether they remained in coach or if they or if Timmy,
finaggled his way,
out of economy plus and into some kind of business class, or who knows? He could be met with security and the authorities when he lands in Sydney, for all we know.
Yeah, who knows? Perth Luxury might have agents waiting at the gate. I hope he has photos of that Daytona receipt. And the Mont Blanc. And the tie. That tie has... What's the value you think of that Patek tie? $500.
Yeah, I mean, several $100s, right? It's a nice tie. Something with the Patek logo on it's got to go for a premium.
Yeah. But now let's see if we can zoom in a little bit.
I can see Timmy in the back of the plane.
Real sense of the speed. So what's her speed right now?
The speed's on the bottom right. Yeah, there you go. You can see the
That's a long flight that they've taken. Look at that.
Woo! Look at that.
Jesus Christ. Took off out of SFO. All the way over here. Wow.
Jimmy says they are currently at 36,000 feet with a speed of 455 miles per hour. Thank you, Jimmy.
Very nice. Yep. And thank you, Jimmy, for the super chat. And I think Rich Buddy had a super chat. And who else? Renee De La Pons. Thanks for saving the stream, OC.
Wow. Thank you, Renee. Big fan of yours.
And
Thank you so
super
much.
sticker from Mike K as well. Thank you guys very much. I don't know about you, OC, but I'm getting a little bit thirsty here.
What do you got there? Just that tap water and a beautiful Tim Wright.
Yep.
Cool.
Some new swag.
Floodland 9999 says this is a hoax. He's actually flying to the Ukraine to fight alongside his brothers. No, he's really going to Australia. This has been months in the planning, and it's all coming to fruition. Tim in Australia, guys, this is unbelievable. Swinging kangaroo, $1.99. Hi OC, hi Diego. The Patek tie silk is $200. Wow.
Okay. Wow. And then Kent Daigle says average is about 45 to 100. Okay, so it's not too bad. I'm wondering if you brought the money for the Green Room's OP.
Ooh, good question.
That's what I'm interested in.
I'm going to bet against it. Tim travels with the equivalent of about $7 in cash at any given time.
Does Green Room take American Express?
Put it on the platinum card. Put it on the platinum card. Thank you, Swinging Kangaroo, for your super chat. So you, what'd you do today? Anything interesting? Do you want to talk about or no?
Not really. No. It's been kind of woke up early, made breakfast, went to a few places, and nothing too major. I'm trying to take it easy today. It was a late night last night, and got work tomorrow. So yeah. What about you? How's the weather out there?
No, I went for a walk in Princeton. Had some breakfast at had an almond croissant and had a little breakfast sandwich to power me through the morning. It's really humid here on the East Coast. It's about 80 in the mid 80s, but very hot. So very humid. Yeah, I'm just hanging out outside, nice and quiet. No crazy parties going on next door or anything. Good. And we just wanted to bring the live team coverage of Tim Wright arriving in Australia to watch fans all around the world.
And if he wakes up early enough, we may have a really special guest jump.
It's early in Australia, so just to give you guys an idea, it is 6:30 a.m. in Australia, something like that.
Oh shit! Oh, Tim's plane is descending. Let's see.
I think that's planned. In order to land, I think you have to descend first. I think we're safe. I think we're safe.
All right. Hopefully they brought enough fuel. I mean, you have to do a weight and balance before you take off, and I don't know if they were anticipating Tim jumping on the plane.
You mean it's not like Air Force One? You can't refuel in the air. One of those fighters doesn't come up over your nose and drop a hose and refuel you in the middle of the.
Unfortunately, not for the airliners, but
it's pretty amazing how, when you think about it, how they can travel across the entire Pacific, with no place to land if something were to go wrong. Yeah, and make it all the way to Sydney. That's a miracle of modern travel.
Yeah. Now they do have a few, and I don't know if we'll be able to see them. Let's look at where.
A couple of emergency islands if something were to happen.
Flew. Yeah. So let's check the flight plan here. It may have gone. So what is this? It's not going to tell us. Someone in the chat may know what that is. I assume there's an airport there. Oh yeah, nice diverts over here.
Yeah.
There's always Guam, but I don't know if they flew.
You think they have like a huge airport that could handle an emergency, a plane that needed to land?
Yeah, because a lot of the bases, they have to support the plane you're talking about, Air Force One or tankers, for example, which is essentially the same type of aircraft.
Anthony Napolitano says it's Vanuatu, if that's how you pronounce it. Vanuatu.
Wow. Yep. Now this is a 777 you said he's flying on?
I believe so, yeah. I believe it's a 777.
Okay. Hey, these two are getting pretty close. I don't know what's going on here. Whoops. Let's see.
They're at different altitudes. One's at 40,000 feet. One is and Tim's plane's at 30,000 feet. So
Okay, and that's a 787-900. So that's a step above what Tim and yep.
But isn't the 777 a wide body and the Dreamliner not a wide body?
I'm not sure about that. They're both considered heavy though, especially with Tim on board. So if we get if we get the ATC going, they're going to say United 863 heavy, cleared runway, whatever runway they go to. So we will see. Where is ATS? Don't know. But yeah, we've got a.
Yes, we know 777 is a wide body. The question was, is a 787 Dreamliner also a wide body?
Let's take a look here. 787.
The flight number is 863. United 863 from San Francisco to Sydney.
Yeah, I would say the 787 is a wide body. I'm looking. There is 9 seats per row.
Yeah. We have so many Boeing experts in the community. I had no idea.
Yeah. Very good. You seem to know your stuff too.
Yeah, I mean,
Dreamliner, all the lingo.
Lucky guess.
Yeah.
No, it's 863 heavy. We're at 30,000, descending to 26,000.
Now they're gonna land in Sydney, right? And then their flight's not over. Their flight's not over. Then they're going all the way to Brisbane, if I'm not mistaken. Which is where
JBID $2 super chat. Caution, woke turbulence. Tim on board.
Wake turbulence.
Caution, woke turbulence. Oh, thanks for the super chat, JBI. That makes sense. Tim would bring woke turbulence to that flight for sure.
So where is Brisbane? Over here.
I think Brisbane is north of Sydney, I believe. So a few hours north.
Okay.
I don't know. I may be wrong. I think they're flying. I don't know if there's a layover or if they're stopping for a day or what, and going. I don't even know the itinerary.
I think Air King Ben sent Tim the itinerary. I think they're going to wake up at 8 a.m. Coffee 8:15, shower 8:40. So.
Oh, you got it.
Then they're going to go to the AD, get a lunch, go back to the AD. So we'll see. Let's see.
Right, yeah, Brisbane. Thank you, Anthony Wells. Brisbane is north of Sydney, up in Queensland.
Yeah. So we're going to try really quickly. I'm going to see if I can switch screens and see if we get some audio here.
All right.
Share. Screen. Tab. Okay, so there's the audio. But I really wish I knew how to get this to play in the background.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. It's not worth it. Not worth it. How was the concert last night?
It was good. Yeah, a couple of people in the chat are asking about it. Styx was really good. We had a huge crowd at, I think it was close to, well over 17,000 people last night. They were having a blast. So. Styx, REO Speedwagon, a lot of people showed up early. Mm-hmm. I was there even before 7 o'clock, and there were at least, maybe 10,000 people there at 7 o'clock to see Loverboy. Sorry, guys. Wow. That's how OC rolls. He's really old, and he remembers these bands from the early 80s, from before most of you were even born. True.
God. I think it's honestly been a good 8 years since I've been to a concert. Like that kind of concert. I've been to a few symphonies and stuff like that, but never just a band. It's been a long time. I used to go to a lot of them. A
I love
lot of
concerts.
metal concerts.
Love concerts, and I love like live events. So it's a big, big, crazy week in New York City. Harry Styles is in town. Harry Styles started at Madison Square Garden last night, and he's doing like I think 10 sold out shows over the next
Holy
few
shit.
weeks at Madison Square Garden. Also, Duran Duran this week at Madison Square Garden. So,
Nice.
fun time to be a fan of live music.
Well, let's drop the link for those guys.
Drop the link for Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Sheeran, Elton John. I know John Mayer watches this show.
He does.
And Kip Winger. Any other musicians who want to join the panel? We're actually not dropping the link. Sorry, but you can text Diego. You have Diego's number, and he'll send you the link.
Yeah,
looks like
they're don't just go back and watch
deviating from the course, deviating
Mm-hmm.
off the planned course, and looks like they're just going more direct to Sydney, chopping off a few minutes.
Yep. So the 6:39, that's their arrival time.
I think is their last updated flight plan arrival time. You guys know who are familiar with these air traffic control
phraseology is the word. Yeah.
Maybe you can help us.
Okay. So this is where he's going to be landing. Pretty big airport.
Yeah, it doesn't show which runway. That's just showing a direct line to the tower. So
yeah. All right.
Yeah, dropping. We are. Tom Cruise is also watching because of the news that Tim is flying to Australia has traveled the world. So Tom Cruise, Harrison Ford,
John Travolta has his own plane.
John Travolta is going to be watching very intently to make sure that the Tim's flight lands safely in Sydney.
How were the streams last night? Hoff was telling me something about he got Archie riled up on the dog trainer, but I missed the whole thing. So explain to me what that was, or maybe someone in the chat can fill me in.
Yeah, someone in the chat can let us know what's going on.
Because
I did join Hoff's show for a little while last night, and he did a fantastic job, guys. When next time we see Hoff, give him your appreciation.
Riled up is a loose term. Okay, so it must have been pretty interesting. I know Dog Trainer made some video, apparently why he's not coming back or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch that one. Okay, Dog Trainer is permaban on both Archie's and Hogg's channel. Who's Hogg's? Higgs, maybe?
PSK31. Who are you, PSK? Identify yourself.
Oh, he says Hoff's channel. So this is Hoff's channel now.
Nope. That's funny.
Very good. Let's see what we got.
It's not uncommon to whisper stuff to yourself. So, if Diego's whispering something to himself, it's welcome. It's natural and it's healthy. AC Morgan, wow, $10 super chat. That is super generous. Supposedly, Goldman, badmouth Archie's Brigade Type 20 and Rebel Stream. That's Goldman. Is Goldberg. Okay, supposedly Goldberg, Mark Goldberg, badmouth Archie's Brigade Type 20 and Rebel streamed.
Yeah, you can't do the Rebel stream.
Ooh,
unless you have less than 10 viewers. That's the cap. If you've got more,
20, I'm not sure. There's inflation, tremendous inflation these days.
Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah. Oh man. All right, so they're back on course now.
Thank you so much, AC Morgan. You are a super cool guy. Thanks so much for the super chat.
I haven't seen him on the streams lately. He's always very entertaining. Leads a very interesting life. I'm a big fan.
Why can't we just all get along? Get along. If there's any former members of the community, former members that want to make amends with Archie or Tim, this is the time to do it. You know.
Yeah.
And AC Morgan says, yes, sorry, Goldberg. You didn't have to super chat for that, but very much appreciated, AC Morgan. Class act, this guy. Class act.
Yeah. I always get a kick out of people having super chat conversations with each other. I think 0000 and ER at one point we're doing that, like $50. 00, great to see you. And then $100 from 00. You too, ER. Love you. We got to get together next time we see each other. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. So I guess a super chat got him permanently banned. That's not a big super chat for a permanent ban, though.
That would get you banned for only 10 minutes. So that's how it shows how important you are.
Yeah. What are the rules? What's the... So we can be banned, right?
Oh, sure. We could. Yeah, but since we're running the show, figure? I mean, that would... I mean, the audience could do it.
Yeah,
and the show might be a lot better with just the flight aware screen, and you and I not here. So, you know, but we are the only two people here. So $500 to boot both of us, $250 each. You want to boot either me or Diego?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, getting close. Let's see what altitude they're at now. 10,700 feet.
Ooh.
328 miles an hour. So once they get below 10, they should go to 250 knots. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. But yeah, they're going straight in. You guys are only here because you're needed.
Oh,
now. I think it's fair to say that. Was that in jest or was that a compliment?
I think I'm going to take it as a compliment. I'm going to take that as a sincere compliment.
I'll take it in jest.
Okay.
We could see both sides of the coin.
And Alex says 250 each. Let's be realistic. You're right. It should be 500 each. We're extremely important today.
Okay.
So many
strand. Yeah, these are some smart people. So 287. So what are they?
He did that calculation in his head too, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. All right. So once they land, I wonder, he's probably not going to be able to stream immediately because he's got to buy this little data card.
No. He's going to be able to stream immediately. So we want the audience to stay on. Like the audience is, listen, if we string this out, it could be like 2-3 hours before Tim even jumps on.
We were talking about Archie. My bad.
Yeah. So listen, let's pretend like Tim, as soon as he lands, he's gonna like jump on the live stream, and that way,
big turn. Hold on, big turn of events here.
Ooh,
oh shit!
Whoa,
what is going on?
No, it's because they're heading to the south because, as you can see from the flight path, they have to go in from the south, so they need to have a lot of room there.
Yeah. Got a super chat.
AC Morgan, another $10. What a mensch this guy is. Been setting up my new house, keeping me busy as a bee. Soon back on track. Love to you both. Heading out to get another load. Use your imagination. Be well. Another load. Is he in construction? Is he? What does AC Morgan do? Maybe he's like a cocaine dealer. Maybe he's like, not to get another shipment.
I think he said something about remodeling homes or flipping homes.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
too sure. So we shall see. And then we got another one.
Thank you very much, AC Morgan. You are the best. Mike K. £1.79. Where can pilots buy cheap Ray-Bans?
I can think of a few places.
A couple places. You can. The best place to buy not just cheap Ray-Bans. Well, counterfeit Ray-Bans, I know where you can buy them. Cheap Ray-Bans, I'm not sure. Counterfeit Ray-Bans, you can get them on Canal Street in New York City. Get all kinds of fake Ray-Bans.
Now, the thing with Ray-Bans and all sunglasses in general for pilots, you can't wear polarized lenses.
Right, because that interferes with the viewing of the instruments, correct?
The displays, and then even some canopies, you get this weird rainbow effect. And you really can't even see outside.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now, I'm wearing what I think is probably the quintessential aviator watch here. It's not the Navitimer. Yeah, but it is the 126710 BLRO, affectionately known as the Pepsi on Jubilee. So I love when pilots wear cool watches.
We're in this, but I think in the spirit of this, I'm going to go put the GMT on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yes. Put on that GMT in the spirit of airplane travel today. Hope everyone today is doing great, enjoying the weekend. And for those of you in Australia, I'm sure the anticipation is at a fever pitch for Tim's arrival. And big shout out to Bondage and Discipline and his son, Evan, for making a lot of this possible, and being a huge benefactor and supporter for Tim Wright, and helping to arrange for this awesome trip to Australia. Kent Daigle says 21 minutes. Woo! All right. It's getting pretty close.
Oh, shit. I forgot to put my watch on. I'll be right back.
Cool. Rolex GMTs are too obvious. That'll get you mugged. Will it get you mugged on the plane? Pilots tend to be, pilots go from the airport to the hotel, and from the hotel to the airport. Pretty much not an exciting, they don't have a lot of time, not a lot of downtime, pilots.
All right. So I put on the black the other day. It's looking pretty good.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
The black. You know why it's called the black?
Because it's black.
This is black.
Yeah.
Because the top of the bezel's black, bottom of the bezel's black, and the dial's black. Black.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right.
Looking good. Looking good.
I don't know how to do this. Oh, okay. I'm learning as I'm watching. I'm like taking notes. We got Q in the chat. Hope you're doing well.
Q Chen in the chat. Pimp Daddy Diego's here. Yes, he is. Sure is. Pimp Daddy is here.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to pull up the ATC on my phone. We'll see if the
maybe
mic
you can play it over the phone.
Pick it up. Oh, let me move. There we go. Let's see. So they're going to meet Archie, obviously. Maybe Sav. Maybe Sirocco. I don't know, though. After Green Room's expose. Did you get a chance to watch that?
I saw Green Room's expose. Yeah. So, but that was mainly aimed at Dodger and Mrs. Dodger, right? Or was it Sirocco as well?
Yeah, Sirocco was on there. Savron, Plastic. I think he almost made each of them like Pokemon characters. Like age, old, speed, slow. It was pretty good. All right, let's pull up. Okay, so we're going to figure out which runway he's landing on. I'm guessing it's going to be this one. So there's two different towers. Okay, so that's 3-4 left. Okay, so we got to go to Sydney Tower, runways 16 right, 34 left. So we're going to pull up the audio here. So they should be flying on a heading of 340 right now. And let's get this audio going.
Riveting, Diego.
Shit, they might have already been cleared to land. We missed it.
Logan Hall says, "Dang, didn't realize you guys started early." Yeah, we're here. This is live team coverage of Tim Wright in Australia.
Okay, we're hearing something.
Always amazes me how the tower, the ATC personnel can understand that garbage.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you've got like the actual feed.
Carolyn Martin, what the F? $10. Wow. Thanks, guys, for doing this while Tim's away. Thank you so much, Carolyn. You have been such an amazing supporter.
We heard it.
We got it. We got it.
Amazing.
United 863. 3-4 left.
They're like,
Thank you
this
so
is
much,
United
Carolyn.
863. We have an
amazing contributor
unexpected.
to the community.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
I was going to say earlier, I heard this is United 863. We have an unexpected list to the left. There's some cargo that we were not made aware of the cranial variety.
Guys.
Oh.
So yeah, they're this is it. This is it. After
Okay.
G'day.
Once they land,
G'day, mate.
we're going to see if we can find the ground
Tower?
frequency. Yeah. So let's see if we can find ground.
Ground is after they land, right?
Yeah. Because
Ground
now
is
that
after
they
they
got,
land. You want the tower. You still want the tower, so when they land.
yeah, but they already got
Oh.
the clear to land.
Oh,
So
they're already
there's-
cleared to land.
There's going to be
You're
no
right.
more communications until they land. Now they will be told switch to ground frequency and all that crap. Let's see if we can cue it up.
Who do you think is going to be better refreshed? Bondage, Evan, or I could create a poll, but Bondage, Evan, or Tim? Who's going to be the most refreshed and ready to take on the day? Because they're actually, it's 7 a.m. 7 a.m. in Sydney. So they've got to basically do the whole day in Sydney and then stay up till really late in Sydney in order to try to adjust to the time zone. Because if you do anything like fall asleep now or take a nap in the middle of the day, you are screwed. So they basically have to hope that they got some good rest on the plane and that they can take on the whole day.
Here we go. Here we go. The little plane went away, but it looks like he's landing.
Yep. If the plane went away, that means they're on the ground.
So let's see if we hear. All right. So that's the telling them to go to ground. Now let's see if we got the ground frequency.
G'day, clear to Melbourne via Wollongong, flight plane route, runway 346, Marab 6 departure. I'll start again, 34 right, Marab 6 departure, Wollongong transition. climb by Sid 5000, squawk 4316, and departure frequency 129-47. West via Wollongong, Plain Route, runway 34 right, narrow departure Wollongong, transition, climb by Sid 5000, squawk 4316.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2 super chat. Thanks so much, Kangaroo. Imagine when Archie lands in the United States. Woo! That's going to be insane.
Yeah.
There's going to be like a mob at the airport when Archie Luxury arrives in the United States. That's going to be a huge event. But I'm sure that I think the officials in Sydney have been advised that Tim Wright is arriving. There will be a ceremony. So I'm not sure exactly what day. I think when they come back to Sydney, they will be getting the key to the city from the mayor. So this is a huge event there. I think all of Australia is tuning in. So it's not just us. The whole world celebrates this landmark event in the community.
Yeah. So I just sent him a PayPal, seeing if he'll jump on the stream. So let's see. So he was last seen today about 20 minutes ago on WhatsApp. Oh, look at this. Do you want to do a review of these watches on the left here? Chrono 24.
That shows that you're being retargeted.
Exactly.
When you go visit Chrono 24, they say, "Hey, come back." Are these? Let me now. They're also very smart about retargeting the exact SKUs that you've viewed.
Mm-hmm.
So these
Can
are.
you imagine if it was just like a bunch of dildos and sex dolls in the ads?
That would be extremely accurate based on the target. But luckily, it's Chrono 24 that has bought this ad here, and so these are watches that you've looked at. So tell us a little bit more about what you've been viewing. Yeah,
that's the I've mentioned this one probably one too many times on the stream. That's the Tag Heuer reedition of a watch in the 60s, I guess, but it's the reference CS3111. It's a pretty cool watch. It's like 37 mil, 36 mil, manual wind, stainless steel, comes on a really cool black strap. I love it. And they're cheap. They're like $4,000. So, all right. You're going to have to do your Daniel Katz impression while you read this. Oh, shit. Did I lose audio or did you lose audio?
That was me. Sorry. I was on mute.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can do it. I mean, is it like this? Like,
got to do one of these. What is that? Is that like, how's my shave? Everything good?
Thank you, Daniel Katz, for being with us today.
Yeah. All right. Well, while we wait,
this is it. That's it. They've landed. There's not much to see here anymore.
We can replay the whole flight.
Okay, let's start from the start. Or we'll replay it from the beginning. Oh, you're doing it at 100x speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Why don't we just watch it at regular speed? How's that?
At one, yeah, we'll watch it at regular speed. We'll relive it all 17 hours starting from now. I'm sure the audience will love that.
No, that's pretty cool. You ever been to Australia?
Ken Daigle says that Ken Daigle must have inside information. He says they've arrived at the gate. That they have arrived at the gate, and that means once you arrive at the gate and you hear that ding, that means they get out of your seat. You grab your bag. You stand there for a few minutes while they open the doors and get the jetways aligned. So this is exciting, guys. This is, I'm excited to see if Timmy can jump on.
And that's that.
Dave the Dingo's there in the audience. OC Diego. How you doing, Dave? Thanks for joining. Logan Hall says, no, don't do it in real time. That'll be a 17-hour stream. Exactly. What better way to show your commitment than to watch all 17 hours in real time, exactly the way Tim experienced it? Humble
super
Pine.
chat.
Humble Pine,
Ah.
$20 super chat. Such a cool guy. This is. Humble Pine's the best. Just got back to Washington D.C. from Atlanta and checking in. Not sure what I'm watching. Well, nobody knows. But cheers to OC and Diego. Have a good stream. Yeah, Tim has landed in Australia. Humble Pine. He just landed a few minutes ago. They're at the gate. And we've been live streaming for the past. We've been doing live team coverage live
For the
team
past
coverage
17 hours.
for the past 17 hours of Tim's flight to Australia. We've been covering every nuance of it and every facet of the flight plan. And the news is he's landed. He's safe. Well, we don't know if he's safe, but he's at the gate. His body's at the gate. Put it
We
that
don't
way.
know if he's safe.
I don't know if he's safe, alive, or what. But his physical body is on the plane, and they've arrived and they're at the gate. So pretty soon, let's see if Tim realizes that we're streaming, and he can hop on. I'm sure he's very busy. That just making sure to not lose something or misplace something. But I think Tim will join. Thank Humble Pine. So good to see you. You are a true friend, and love you, bud. Speedy Hernandez, $2. Best 17 hours of the roommate's life. I'm sure the roommate misses her, Tim. What do you think, Diego?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know the real dynamic. I know
it's a fascinating dynamic. Fascinating.
I'm not going to say what I witnessed when I went there because I think I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But
and plus you don't want to be a witness to the authorities for any reason. You don't want to be subpoenaed.
Yeah, I was like this most of the time. I didn't see it, didn't hear anything. So
yeah, I know what it's like. Humble Pine, $10. Wow, sounds boring as shit. Are you kidding me? This is riveting. This is the watch community worldwide is transfixed. They're transfixed watching this. They don't know at any second Tim could jump on the stream live from Australia for the first time. This is the Watch YouTube Mecca, the motherland, the homeland for watch live streaming, and
we're going to give him a call.
Epic.
Quick.
This may be the best live stream of the entire trip that Tim's there. You never know. And that's saying a lot. But yeah, it is boring, Humble Pine. It's just us, just waiting for Tim to jump on. So, but thank you so much for the super chat. Please let us know next time you are in New York. 1X, $5. Thank you for holding down the fort for Tim. Thank you so much, 1X. Really appreciate that. That means a lot. We do our best. Logan Hall. Oh, that's a good point. Doesn't Tim have to buy a SIM card first? Holy shit.
Yeah, but he's on the flight, so he might still have Wi-Fi.
No, but once you land, once you're under 10,000 feet, they turn the Wi-Fi off, don't they?
Shit, maybe, yeah. Could be.
I think once you land or whatever, once you get, they turn the Wi-Fi is like no longer operable for the.
You got to think Bondage though already has a phone plan that's international, right? So he might just steal his phone.
Yeah,
that's
a good point. It's kind of like when Tim says, "Hey Diego, let me see your Aquanaut," and then you think for a second.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You can see with your eyes.
And that's happening right now where Bondage is like thinking about handing over the phone.
Yeah.
Humble Pine, so generous. Thank you so much, Humble Pine. $20. Cheers. OC and Diego. You've got nothing to do on a Sunday afternoon but to watch this show, and that means you have work-life balance. Yeah. So congratulations to you, Humble Pine.
It'd be interesting to see what his take was of Atlanta. I'm sure he was here.
Yeah, what did you think of Atlanta? You probably, the hotel and then to the meeting, the hotel, the client, hotel, the airport. That's it.
We've got some good food here, though. That's probably the best thing we have going is some of the food.
Humble Pine loves his Korean barbecue. He's like a VIP at the Korean barbecue place, and they treat everybody who is with him like gold, like gold.
Did you get a chance to watch yesterday in the United Lounge when Mathis 2.0 showed up? Mathis of the future.
No,
See that?
no.
Oh
What happened?
my god! This guy Tim is like 4 drinks in, right? 6 tacos. Who knows what he had, but this guy just walks up to Tim and he's like, "You the man, you the man," and he like was a spitting image of Mathis.
Oh, really?
Ordered multiple tequilas. Tim turned down a drink. Okay. Like that's how much in the sauce Tim was, and it was happening fast. I think he had 3 drinks within the span of like 20 minutes, and then this guy shows up, gets a shot, and he tries to order another shot, and Tim was like, "No, like I'm done." It was pretty good.
Was that the guy with the Air King or a different guy?
There was a guy before, the guy that said he was a boxer, and then I think it turned out he maybe has epilepsy and like fell on his face, but black eye, broken nose.
Yeah, I jumped on and someone said, "OC, did you see the Air King that someone had?" I'm like, I had to rewind the stream to see. That's cool to bump into someone in the lounge who has such a unique dial Air King like that.
Yeah, those. He shared his watch with the bartender. That was pretty cool. Tim has this innate ability to talk to anybody in a public setting. A complete stranger, they love his energy. It's
true. It's a very social person.
And these streams are not easy either, right? We're trying to think of things to talk about to keep. How many people are watching right now?
Over 200.
700?
900 people? Oh, only 200? Oh,
yeah. You got to try to keep them entertained. So let's, while we wait on Tim.
Yeah, I want to give a quick update to everyone. If you just joined us, Tim Wright has landed in Australia. He landed a few moments ago. They are at the gate. They're probably deplaning. That's the official word, correct, Diego? For exiting the aircraft. They're deplaning.
Oh, we have an exclusive photo of Tim. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
I'm excited.
So apparently he's already departed the plane, and somehow he has commandeered. Let's see if we can find this. Somehow he's commandeered a uniform.
Well, don't give it too much away. Let's just.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, got it.
This is an actual photo, everyone. Yep, this is him.
There he is. Tim in Australia. He's made friends with all the flight attendants.
He has landed.
He's just living the life.
He changed on the plane.
He did. He traded his Daytona for the whole getup. So. Now, would you go on a trip to Australia like this?
Dressed up like this and with those guests with me?
Oh, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Definitely.
Which one are you taking? I like this one right here. One on the right.
Take any of them.
Yeah.
Picky.
Link for Cam. Should we do that? Spice it up a bit.
Cam is not in the back.
Tim's not here, right? We can let anybody on we want.
We could, but nobody has the link.
Oh, yeah. Tim didn't give us the link. That's right. Yeah.
Tim did not supply us with the link, so nobody can jump on.
Yeah. Very good.
Captain Kirk says, your voice is a magnet, Diego.
A magnet?
Like gravity. A gravity pull towards your energy. How do you do it? I do find that to be true. Part of it is it's a special circumstance because of the acoustics of the room. You have to keep your voice at a certain volume. So it becomes very mesmerizing and captivating. That's not your normal voice. That's the voice you have to.
No, it's not. And so this is my normal voice here, but it's probably too loud, and you can hear an echo, right?
Yeah, you can hear just a little tinge of an echo.
Yeah. So, plus I have Miss Diego in the other room. I'm trying to be respectful of her. Hey,
Yeah,
Captain
she doesn't
Kirk,
want to.
feel free to jump on. We'll critique your voice. We'll critique your physical
Yeah,
attributes.
Captain Kirk, you jump on next time, and we'll talk to you about your. I'm sure he has a fantastic voice. That's why he's so critical, right?
Yeah.
Because he knows that, hey, my voice is so great.
And he's probably like 5'5", so he's got me beat by an inch. So it's hard, man. It's hard.
It's hard, guys. It's hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's the show. We're gonna stay on as long as it takes for Tim to be in a capacity, to have a Wi-Fi capacity or cellular to be able to jump on the show.
Yeah. Speaking of voices, I had to tell Tim when he was here, he's got this. He'll turn his head to you and just scream, right?
Yeah.
And I've got
an live streaming. Yeah,
I've got an ear that's got some issues, and I had it crackles if it gets too loud, and I had to be like, hey, respectfully, Tim, I've got a bad ear. It's hurting, so just keep it down just a bit for me. And then of course oh man,
yeah, his voice, the decibel level increases with the number of beverages that he's had. So
I was going to say,
you're live streaming in a bar. There'll be times where the whole restaurant can be involved in what we're doing. So it gets a little dicey when we start to bother patrons.
Yeah, him in that steakhouse in Atlanta was quite the sight.
Yeah.
We should have taken a photo. I mean, he had like Nike basketball shorts, one of his dry fit shirts, a sports coat, and like these, I think Mickey called it out, some like nursing shoes, like shoes that a nurse would wear.
Nice.
Oh my God. We're definitely getting some looks. It was good. Best steak I've had. It was better than Gallagher's.
Gallagher's was good.
Yeah, this was better, surprisingly. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah. George K1 says, guys, tell Tim to get an eSIM for the iPhone, the cheapest way and easiest way to get his data. That's cool. Is that I'm assuming that's not physical hardware, but that's some kind of electronics. You get an alternate SIM assigned to your phone electronically, and you can have that for international. Very cool, George. We would tell him, but we have no way of communicating with him because we don't know if his phone works there. But thank you very much. And Archie's stocked up with ice cream crunchies and cheap licorice. Yes, hopefully he's stocked. If Tim's visiting, you better hope Archie's stocked up on a lot of food, because that Tim guy can eat. He can eat, man. He'll eat Archie out of house and home if he has the chance. Cool.
Hey, I just want to do a really quick public service announcement.
Yes, please.
I don't know if the world is aware, but you can buy Yum Yum sauce at the store.
That's Terry Ho's Yum Yum sauce. That is a special marinade for what?
You go to an Asian restaurant like a
Benihana.
Benihana, yeah, and you get that Yum Yum sauce.
I'm anticipating lots of jokes in the chat, Diego.
Fun. That's why I do it. Yum Yum sauce.
You should go it one more time before you leave. Hold on a second. This is the best sauce ever, Terry Ho's Yum. We are not being paid by Terry Ho's Yum Yum sauce tonight. The original Japanese steak chicken shrimp sauce, and it's gluten-free. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Diego. So, yeah, update for everyone. For those just tuning in right now, we got 225 people watching. Tim Wright has landed in Australia. He is his plane's at the gate. We think that he has deplaned. We think he's departed. Chances are that they're looking to figure out a way to have access so they can jump on the show. And if they're not doing that, then we're just going to keep on streaming and having a great time nonetheless. So there you go. That's the update.
Let's pull up, I guess, some watches maybe, right?
You guys want to talk watches?
Yeah. Do you want to do the whole screen share thing?
Yeah, do you want to do it? No, you do it.
I'm trying not to
dox yourself.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to log out. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they sell SIM cards and all kinds of cool stuff at the airport right when you get off the plane. I hope they remember.
So how about we look at Swiss Watch Expo?
Oh, sure. Why not?
It's something that we don't typically look at, but new arrivals. Let's see what they got. All right. So if anything, man, I got to say, this is hard. I don't know how he does it, right? You're looking at a screen. You're trying to.
Yeah. And you got to remember that the camera's on and that you're. Yeah.
You've got the chat.
The chat.
Let's see. Here is.
Oh, look at that. We've got a golden ellipse. Jumbo. Wow. Rose gold.
Now, that's not a very bad price. 12,500.
It sure is not. Not a bad price at all. But those are just not in demand. I mean, I'm sure most people in the audience will agree, or at least share the sentiment that that's not a very modern-looking watch. It's very retro, very 70s. Most people do not, in our community, tend to veer towards the sports watch variety, the
right.
Steel sports. And so, you know.
Let's see, I wonder why it's so cheap, though. Because what's the retail on these? 40 or something like that?
I think 40 for the platinum one. Oh, wait, maybe platinum was like 60. I think we were looking at that the other day.
Okay. Let's see if this tells us the year. I don't think
Lisa's in the chat, one of our female friends. I know Lisa, and she is awesome. She has an incredible collection. You're doing a great job, OC and Diego. She has an incredible collection. It would blow your mind if you actually knew what she had. She's shy though, and chooses to remain anonymous.
Is this the same person that had that photo you sent us in the car? She picked up a watch. Wow. Okay. Yeah. If she's got that kind of stuff, I can only imagine what she has.
She's a VIP, particularly at Audemars Piguet. She's a VIP there.
Now look at this.
No, it's not.
Have you ever seen this watch?
No, and I'm not sure. I want to.
Yeah. This looks like, let's see if this documentation here has the year. But it looks like an early iteration of the travel time. I don't know if they're
Humble Pine is giving an update on his visit to Atlanta. Diego went to Rumi last night.
Okay.
The original in Sandy Spring. Great food.
Yeah. No, it's.
Do you know the place?
Good. Yeah.
And what kind of place is Rumi?
I think it's like Asian fusion or some shit. Unless I've got it mixed up with, let me see. Pull it up. Rumi, Atlanta.
Bear, do you want to hop on, by the way? If Bear wants to hop on, you can send him a...
yeah.
If Tim has unlocked the link to the stream, you can send it to Bear.
Let me see. But yeah, this watch... This is like a shit.
Thank you, Humble Pine. Appreciate it.
But a really, really
Yikes.
2005. Yeah, it's not pretty. All right, let me get the link to Bear.
This is a real
No.
Patek Philippe.
Yeah, they've definitely refined that type of watch.
$24,000 for that?
Mm-hmm. I gotta say though, these guys have so many watches. Like, I want to see if we can just look at how many day dates they have.
Yeah, that was cool when you guys were there, and you kind of panned down to the display case, and there was like 50 gold watches in there.
Yeah.
They really do have a big collection.
At least for me, when I go on these websites and I see the inventory, I'm like, they don't really have it. These are stock photos. They actually take photos of every watch, and they've got two girls working on Photoshop. From what looks like, that's just their only job. So these are all watches in stock that they have. This is pretty cool.
Yep.
Wow.
Mike K, £4.49. Thank you so much, Mike K. Saw Patek Nautilus, $59.90 on Watchfinder, 30% off the previous price. Holy crap. Still way out of my price range, but a beautiful watch. That is a big correction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word we're supposed to use, because we can't say collapse. We can't say crash. So we will just say that is just a little minor correction in the space. Patek $59.90. Wow. Yeah, all of those super hype Nautiluses and Royal Oaks and some of the Rolex Steel Sports are down definitely 30% from where they were 4 or 5 months ago. Thank you, Mike K. Appreciate the super chat. Watchfinder. They make cool videos. They're part of Richemont Group. Richemont.
I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
we hope Tim hasn't been detained. We hope he's not being subject to questioning, but you never know. He could be. So
let's see what Pateks they've got in stock here. All right. So they've got the Ellipse that we looked at, the travel time, which is just horrible. What's going on here? I mean, that was bad.
These streams are hard, guys. It's hard to come up with content. That's why hopefully this will make you appreciate Tim a lot more. Can we just put the map? We'll put the map of Australia up, or a picture of a flag of Australia, or a picture of the Sydney Opera House, and we'll stay quiet, and the stream will get much better. It'll be much more relaxing.
I'm going to search Australian boomer and see what comes up. Nah, I probably don't want to show that. This is nice. See, but what gets me about this is you're buying a Patek for 14 grand, and you're not even getting the original strap. You know, you're getting a generic buckle.
Yep.
This is a white gold case with probably a stainless steel buckle and a $25 strap. So
it's insulting is what it is.
It's a beautiful watch though.
Humble Pine, $5. Thank you so much. Gotta run. Couldn't see Tim land. Actually, he landed already, but he hasn't been able to jump on the show. But we totally understand. We'll check in this week. Great job, OC and Diego. Humble Pine, thank you so much. Really appreciate your super chat, but more important than that, your friendship and your support. Such a cool guy.
Okay, so this is interesting. I just did a search for 126610, right? They don't have any inventory.
Yeah. I think maybe they put the recently sold at the top. Is there a way to sort? There we go.
They didn't find anything.
Look at that. Nothing.
So let's try. What's another reference? What's the Daytona? 1165.
16500.
00. Let's see what they got. Okay. So they've got the black at 32, and 3 whites, sub 36. Unworn,
That's not
35.79.
It's not outrageous, is it?
No, I mean, what are these going for in a Moda right now?
Like, not much less than that. Well, it depends on the year. I mean,
Okay, it's 2018.
unworn with a fresh card. See, that's obviously not a fresh card.
Yeah, still has stickers though. Let's see here. Yeah. You know, you can always tell by the screws if it's been sized. All right, what's another one? What's your GMT reference? 116. No,
126. 126710 BLRO.
This is all they have.
That's
They've
it.
got two Batmans. Or Batgirls, I guess, whatever they're called. That's and that kind of matches what I saw in the store. Was a lot more, you know, they've only got 136 mil.
Yep.
I didn't see a lot of new stock in their store, which was kind of refreshing.
Sod says Daytonas are dead now. Lost a lot of money on my steel one, 116520. Yeah. Sorry about that. Well, you haven't lost it. You only lose if you sell. So
Now I thought he lost all his money from the Mike the Snake box fiasco. I mean, that was millions of dollars, right?
He was the key investor in that.
You can't reverse a wire. There's a lot of trust when you send a wire, right? Like you got to know who you're sending it to. And
this isn't a super chat, but hey, pull it up, Diego. Pull it up. The 116710 LN. That's the black. You know, Diego has a personal black. So
also a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah.
No inventory. Sold.
I mean, that isn't a current model. So these are much a lot fewer in population for sale. A lot fewer current listings of those.
Beautiful watch though.
And those are going for like 12,000, 13,000. You know, right?
Yeah, they don't show the sold price on here. These were, I think these were approaching like 18 for a while before the crash.
1 point, probably.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. We'll see what's on David SW's website. See what he's got going on today. And we'll see, is his stock, you know, like let's do the search for the Submariner really quick. How many does he have? He's got 4, 2 Kermits, 2 All Blacks. 17.5.
Woo!
Guys, if you want a mint condition sub at a great price, look no further.
That's the sub, not the GMT black.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that. So he's got one for 15 and one for 17. So what's the difference here?
Not sure. This one's 2015.
15. And box, hang tag, booklet, papers, yes.
This is a good opportunity to mention David SW. If you are looking for a luxury timepiece and you want it tomorrow with the best customer service, there's really only one place to go. David SW, yeah. David SW, David SW.
I'm still, let's go back to new arrivals. I still want to figure out this secret code between the 10 past 10 and the 20 past 8. Like, do they have two feuding photographers? They're like, no, this looks better. No, I'm doing it my way.
Well, I think the guy gets bored, says, let's do it a little bit different way.
Yeah. It is refreshing, though. You know, everybody posts photos of their watches at 10 past 10. And
does anybody in the audience, does anyone in the audience have the red grape? The Oyster Perpetual 4039 with the red grape dial? I mean, wow. That was like the dog of the Oyster Perpetuals for the longest time. And then kind of has a cult status now. I think, you know, is it terrible looking?
Single plot. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I actually like the single loom plots at the 369 and the regular sticks all around better than the current double baton at the 369. If you ask me
Right.
personally,
No, I
but
agree. It's hard, the new OPs, the double indices at 9 and 3. I didn't initially notice it, but then when it was brought up, I was just like, you can't unsee that.
yeah,
It's
I
don't
mean,
understand
I was
why.
offered the black, silver, the black, and the blue, and I passed every time. I just couldn't do it. And
The blue,
and now
the blue's nice.
yeah, the 80s know that since I mentioned the double batons, they don't even off. I got blacklisted from any OP41 because of that comment. So it's like they know. Like,
I met a
Not
guy
bad.
today. I met a guy today buying his first watch.
oh, really?
Let me see if I can get a photo of him. Maybe I won't dox him, but he got the 41 mil OP in blue.
Hold on a second.
Let's see if we can get this focused. Yeah.
You got it.
And
yeah, black OP.
I was waiting. I was having something done with one of my watches, and my SA comes out, and she's got a tray with the OP41, and I'm like, "Oh, that's nice." And she's like, "Yeah, it's for one of my customers." And I was like, "Oh, the guy that came in?" She's like, "Yeah." And she said, "He's a pilot." So this guy actually is from Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Mississippi right now doing his, I guess, training with the U.S. Air Force, because they fly the same aircraft. So when I'm gonna have to close that door, but yeah, he was shaking, right? Like even when I went over there and introduced myself and we talked for a bit, like he was still shaking. He was like, "This is such a special day for me." It was really cool to see that kind of excitement for the watch. Give me just a second here.
Cool. Yeah, and so Mickey says, "Yeah, I don't like the double batons." Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Mickey. But others do like it. Corbin Colossus says the grape kind of looks normal now because of the colorful OP releases, and that makes sense, right? After the coral red came out and the yellow and the turquoise, that the red grape kind of looks not insane, but back then it was a pretty big departure. It was really hard to get people to buy the red grape. I really like the silver one with the periwinkle blue plots on the outside.
God. 26 millimeter. Do they even make 26 mil Rolexes? I don't think
they make
so.
28 Datejusts, and I think that's as low as they go now.
Ooh. What do you think about this?
That's the Sea Dweller 4000, right? The one without the Cyclops, the one with the more Submariner proportions.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to school me up on this, because to my understanding, the watch that Bright Blue Comet has is a Sea Dweller 4000, right?
Right.
But it's got a ceramic bezel. So this is the old pre-ceramic, but people still call it a Sea Dweller 4000. Are there two Sea Dweller 4000s? Uh-oh, I think OC might have the vid. Hey, I can't carry the show alone. You got to get it together, man. Come on. Oh, man, we might have to end early here, guys.
So, go drink.
Go drink some water. Go drink water. I'll ask the chats. All right. Who can school me up on the Sea Dweller 4000? Because this is not the first time I've heard someone call this watch the Sea Dweller 4000. Like, let's see here. Google. And
but I don't think it has a ceramic bezel. I don't think Bright Blue Comet has a ceramic bezel either. I don't think
no,
so.
his does for sure.
Does?
Yeah.
I'm actually not an expert on these, so
Let's see if anybody answered. So Nub Gunner's saying SD 4K is only ceramic, bruh.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So this is the version before that.
Yeah, and the pre-ceramic was just called a sea dweller. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at that price. Coral
Yeah,
red,
let's-
crazy.
Holy shit! Was this discontinued?
In the
For the
41, it
41?
was. In 41, it was.
Yeah. And this one looks like it still has stickers. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. Very different catalog of watches here than at Swiss Watch Expo, that's for sure.
Yes, different. Quite a different assortment.
Yeah. Now, what in the hell is this?
Yeah.
I think we need a Mike the Snake review on this one.
Some of those Hublot black ceramics are actually kind of attractive in my eyes.
Yeah,
There was one, but it was expensive. I mean, I saw one in particular on on a show on like Timepiece Trading or one of the. It was on CRM. A guy came into the store in Miami wearing an Hublot black ceramic, and I'm like, "Whoa, that looks pretty nice." And then I think it was like $22,000. I'm like, doesn't look that nice.
So this was it a current model, you think?
Yeah, it was a current model.
See, I've always liked the look of these. I think.
Well, I would hope you do. I would hope you do because they do have a little bit of aquanaut.
Yeah.
A little bit of aquanaut in them, right? Mixed with royal oak. So
yeah, but like even before, the whole aquanaut thing happened, like I've always thought this was a nice looking watch. But I mean, what are we talking here? That's 7,600. That's not terrible.
Yeah, but the ones that are ceramic.
Here's one for my size, 33. That's perfect.
That's like under $6,000, and if you imagine getting that for 20% off, if you could.
Hold on. How do we get on the RM website? What's going on here? Oh shit. Okay, we'll see these for a second, but I do want to look at the ceramic you're talking about. Oh, look at it in blue. Very nice. All right. Guide me, OC. What do I need to look at? Watches. And are we thinking it's going to be Classic Fusion or Big Bang?
Can you scroll to the right? Are there even more choices?
Nope, that's it.
That's it?
I'm going to guess it's Big Bang.
Yeah, it's keep going down, keep going. It has a ceramic bracelet, if I recall, as well.
Let's see.
Let's see if I.
Tim's going to jump on, and we're looking at Hublot. Can we put the Pride and Pinion ticker on the bottom? What does a man have to do to find a watch? Maybe we can sort by material.
Yeah, if you do a search for Hublot Classic Fusion, I think it's called the Orlinski model.
How do you spell that?
Orlinski. Hublot Black Ceramic Orlinski. Yeah.
It appears that Hublot doesn't have the best search engine for their website.
You hit enter, and what happened?
I did. Dan has a sort by ugliness. Oh, is this it?
No, it was a black ceramic case.
Okay.
There we go, Richard Orlinski.
Sort by ugliness. Okay. Yeah. All right. So maybe there. That's got to be it, right?
Yeah. I don't think it was a skeleton though. It looked more normal. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's pretty interesting. It almost has like AP vibes. What are the concept watches, or what do they call them?
Royal Oak Concept.
Yeah, kind of has those vibes to it.
Yeah,
like
the geese just flew overhead, and sorry, Jeff, if it drove your cat crazy, and they were loud too. They were like, "Quack, quack, quack."
Sort by ugliness. Okay, I know guys don't want to be looking at Hublot.
No,
but I do briefly. I want to look at these RMs they have. How do we get back to that page? Let's go down here because one of them was in the triple digits, 6 figures. Where did they go? Okay, watches. Oh, come on. I'm just going to start from the beginning here. Yeah, props to Tim. This is not easy by any stretch.
If you go back to the Classic Fusion page you were on, and then keep scrolling down.
Okay.
Because that's the page you were on, right?
View all Classic Fusion.
Yeah. Just keep going all the way down.
Oh. No, I think I was like in all watches.
Oh, that explains it.
Let's go to watches.
Guys, if you just joined the stream, just want to let you know that Tim Wright has arrived in Australia. His plane has landed, and we think he's safe and sound, and we anticipate that he will jump on the show anytime now. So he is in Australia. He's arrived in Sydney, and we will see what happens. But in the meantime, we are occupying ourselves by checking out a few watches.
Look at this. Holy shit. $185,000.
That's very interesting.
Yep. And Boston says, I'm going to do the reverse cam and tell AP not to let Diego or OC in the door after that comment.
Yeah.
That's okay. We've got Hoff. We've got Hoff.
Hoff is the inside track.
The inside man. Hoff and Q together. I mean, anything's possible with those guys.
That's right.
Okay, so what are we looking at? Because I don't want to kind of getting sick here.
These aren't appealing to you?
I got to say, the Classic Fusion I thought it's not bad. I like it. You know, maybe for me, a 38 might be appropriate. But I don't know.
3Hander says get the pink gold Chopard Happy Diamonds, but
let's take a look.
That's only in 30. That comes in a minimum of 30 millimeters. So,
oh shit. Yeah, let's see.
The floating diamonds are cool.
I'm assuming it's a women's watch. I'm just making an assumption by who posted that.
There you go. Happy Diamonds.
Wow. All right, let's find the smallest one we can. 26 mil. Perfect. Shop. So how does this work? These diamonds just spin around?
Yeah. Most of the time you have some versions of the Happy Diamonds. The diamonds are in a layer of sapphire between the main sapphire and the crystal and the dial, and they actually just slide over the whole dial. Wow. So this one looks like it just kind of goes around, but you'll find other versions where they go across the whole dial.
Let's see. Yes, so it says they were sandwiched between two glass.
Yeah.
Very interesting. All right. OC, I'm going to let you try out the whole share screen thing, because I think you're going to have to, if you're going to learn it, now's the time. So get you a tab open.
And go where? Show part?
Wherever you want. So you're going to open up a tab, and then you're going to hit share screen, and then go over to Chrome tab, and that's where you'll select which one you want.
Yeah, hold on.
Yep. Be right back.
There you go.
There we go. That looks much better than mine. Okay.
The Happy Sport. Yeah, the Happy Sport is the one where these diamonds are floating.
So those diamonds are in between two pieces of sapphire, independent of the hands, I'd assume.
Yeah, independent of the dial. Yeah, above the dial.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. And they just kind of bounce around.
Shit, I don't know if I would like that.
It's really, I mean, they try to do a good job capturing it in photos, but really when you see it in video or on the wrist. But
it's hard, guys. This is very, very hard. You have no idea.
Very hard, guys.
It's so much easier when there's like more people on the panel, right? Interesting.
Should we open it up? Should we open up the link?
I
Open
think
up the
we
link
should.
for everybody?
I think we should.
Okay.
$500 super chat for the link to save the show.
Let's see if we can go through a few questions here.
Yeah.
OC, what watch would you make your nemesis wear for eternity? It's a tough question. That means it would have to be a really terrible watch.
Who is your nemesis?
Yeah, I don't have a nemesis. So, but
Yeah.
assuming that I did, it'd probably be like a cheap, cheap fashion watch, like a Michelle. Like a Michelle is embarrassing, right? Yeah.
Michael Ward or Christopher. What's that brand?
You're thinking
What's
of Michael Kors.
Michael Kors. There you go.
Michael Kors is classier than Michelle, though. Michelle is just a flat out ripoff of a real watch.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
Invicta Bolt, says Roar of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard, guys. Yeah, totally.
Incredible.
Did I sell my rose gold? No, I did not sell that. I've got that. No, I can't sell that. Three-hander reminds us there's always Daniel Wellington if you really want to, give your nemesis something that will give them regret for the rest of their life. Yeah, so we dropped the link in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on, we are happy to consider you for jumping on the stream.
Speaking of dropping things, we've got Dirk dropping some dookie right now.
Yeah,
jump on.
Jump on while you're dropping one. I wonder if he's still in Orlando.
A link for Marcelo. Come on. Oh man. Saad asks, "Am I enjoying the Patek?" I am. Yeah, it's a great watch.
What's not to like about it, guys? I mean, come on. Right?
Yeah.
So I got my hands up in the air. Diego's going to continue to pull up cool comments and questions.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here.
Diego is producing, guys. Diego's producing. He's moved up. Producer.
Whiskey Reaper seems pretty entertaining right about now. I like the Reaper. I love the Reaper. I think when he first came in, and he was hot, right? But I think someone made the comment, "We love gay men," and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?" It was like, what, man? There's nothing wrong with that. And but he kind of, I think he has learned how the trolls work and that it's all in jest, and so I think he adds a lot to the show. He's able to carry on conversations and he riles up people, brings in the super chats for sure.
Yeah, Diego. You listen. Anybody's more entertaining than us. So Reaper, of course, he's more riveting than. Well, look at us. We're just two boring
normal
guys.
Normal guys with normal jobs.
Normal guys.
Got to wake up early.
Boring guys.
Yeah.
Mark the Shark says, "Truth be told, Marcelo is more entertaining than these two drifts." Well, you're not going to get any argument from us.
He is very entertaining.
You're not going to get any disagreement there.
Yeah, and Reaper always remembers me for that baseball question. So when he first jumped on, I think somebody was saying, this isn't like this guy's in Australia or in England. He's making a phony accent. So we all started asking him questions that only an American would know. You know, he got pretty upset over that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, we dropped the link. If nobody wants to jump on.
Nobody wants to jump on.
We'll kill it. Ooh, but we do have a super chat.
Super chat from Lisa. 5 pounds.
Right.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you. I have a Patek Philippe 5270G. The chin. What do you think of the future of dress watches? I think that the chin. What do we think
You
of?
want to pull it up,
future?
or you want me to get it?
Yeah, you pull it up. You're excellent at it. Patek Philippe 5270G. Lisa has an amazing collection. She's a real baller.
All right, we're all about to see just how big a baller. Whoo, as Tim would say.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so first impressions. What do you think, OC?
It's very impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now the G means what? That's white gold? Is that what the G means?
Yeah. Yep. Wow. Holy shit. That's an impressive watch right there. So what do we think?
They call this the chin. Why is that? What's the background of that nickname? I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, hers is a blue face. Okay, so let's look at 5270G blue. Yeah.
Woo! Get out of town.
Wow. Sealed 189. I'm trying to find
why do you have to consider the value of the watch? Is the first thing.
No, I don't.
Please.
Sorry.
Can we view the watch on its merits first?
It's giving me Vacheron vibes, right? Vacheron's current lineup, they have a lot of these watches with lugs like that.
Kent Daigle
why
says,
do they call it the chin?
Kent Daigle says if you buy it, you take it on the chin. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know how much these are at retail, but they seem to go for a lot of money on secondary.
So this is a perpetual calendar, I assume. Perpetual calendar chronograph.
Gotcha. Lisa says it's called the chin because of the dimple.
Okay. That makes sense. Over here, I'm guessing right here is where she's talking about. Yeah, that's got to be it.
Got it.
Wow. That's a killer watch.
Beautiful watch.
Shit.
Well, I think dress watches are coming back? I don't know, but I do think that
they don't have a wrist small enough for me.
Have a wrist small enough for Diego's wrist.
Yeah.
But I do think you should have. I think more and more people are considering having one or two nice dress watches, and not just only Steel Sports.
What is your definition of a dress watch? Like, there's got to be some limits, right? Obviously, leather strap, but is a dress watch on a bracelet such a thing?
So hard to make a definition of it, right? You definitely
Yeah.
you traditionally want something with fewer complications, that's thinner, that goes with that doesn't have a metal bracelet and goes with more formal attire.
Yeah.
But those lines are just so blurred these days. But I think when people think of dress watches, they're thinking of these kinds of things, right? 2 or 3 hander, no complications, alligator or leather.
So for me, I think, and like what I think of when I see all these watches, not all of them, but the style is beautiful or elegant, right? When I look at, say, this, beautiful and elegant doesn't come to mind.
No.
But it's still incredible. It's still fucking awesome. So for me, that's kind of how I see the definition of a dress watch. I don't know. As the kids say, it's a vibe or some shit like that. I don't know what they say.
Lisa, thank you. Lisa, thank you for the question and the super chat. But that is a fantastic watch, no doubt about it.
Yeah. No, that's incredible. So how many watches do you think she has? That'd be really cool to have her on.
I know, she should jump on, but she's very private, and I think she has probably over a dozen watches, and these are watches that they're all purchased at retail, and they were a lot of them were purchased before the hype, so a lot before 2019.
Yeah, like what's the year? 2015 data production. Yeah, I don't blame her. Golly. Let's see.
Perpetual calendar.
And Maldives just sent, what is this? He was sending some Ublos over that he likes.
Oh, no, please don't.
No more. Oh, shit. What do you think of this?
Hate it.
Yeah. I don't know. Chunky monkey. It's different, that's for sure.
Different indeed.
Yeah. Let's see.
Diego, quick question. White gold Daytona Oyster Flex or Patek Philippe 5176 Aquanaut. 5170, you mean 5167. So
64. Or maybe, let's see, 5176. Yeah, that's not even it. I don't know. I go through phases. Like, I've been wearing both a lot lately, and it's kind of taken away a wear time of this stuff, right? The pre-ceramic. I don't know. They both have their place. What I like about one watch, like the Daytona, the heft, I like that factor, right? But then when I put on the Aquanaut, I love that it's light and thin and just like kind of wraps around the wrist. So
cool. Loose Tooth says it's called the chin, referring back to the Patek Philippe. It's called the chin because of the circular subdial at the 6, which interrupts the dial, resembling a chin. Other versions did not interrupt the minute track. That makes sense.
Here's one for you to answer, OC. What do you think?
Tim Jacks, you've been offered the rose gold chocolate dial Daytona Oyster Flex from the AD. Worth it as an investment? Oh man, it's definitely worth it as a flip. I mean, it's probably worth $7,000 to $10,000 more on secondary than it is at retail. So, that's a good watch to buy. Whether now is it going to continue to drop to the point where those are selling very close to in secondary close to retail? I don't think so. I think those are likely to demand at least a $5,000 premium. So that's a good looking watch. That's a beautiful configuration. It's one of the nicest versions of that. So
yeah, it
buy it, and I hope you love it. But not a terribly great investment, but could be a good $5,000 flip.
Yeah.
Elgato says this is really bad advice from OC. How so? Felix, tell us. If you can get this at retail, it's a good buy.
Yeah, and he says he wouldn't be able to keep it if he got it. So,
and you'll make a few thousand on it.
Yeah.
If you want, you can. There's several things you can do. You can buy it for a friend, and then you can sell it to the friend at a reasonable price, or you can sell it to a dealer, and you'll probably get $5,000 for it. Or you can try to sell it private, and you might get $8,000 for it. So,
yeah. Do you prefer this over the Sundust?
I prefer this over the regular Sundust. Yes, I do.
Okay. I was asked today I was asked the same question today. Do you prefer the brown or the Sundust?
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's something cool about the chocolate.
Yeah. Now, of course, I have Sundust Diamond, which is different. So, of course, I prefer that.
Excuse me. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's go back to that. Yeah, that one's amazing. Yeah, one of the most legible.
This is hard to sell. This is hard to sell. It's harder to flip because it's $6,000 more than the regular one. And so, once you start comparing prices, you see, let's say these $30,000 watches sell for 38. Well, 36,000. You think there's the same spread, but there isn't the same spread.
It should be in the 40s. Yeah,
it should be it should be 45, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm interested in. Let's see here.
You just got the moon dust, so you shouldn't be interested in anything.
No,
right now.
I was going to say the pricing. Oh. So I know you guys always look at the Moda stuff, and big announcement here. We have a guest joining us momentarily.
Yep, cool.
He has to use the lavatory first and apply some baby powder, he said. So he'll be on here pretty soon. This is where I look at watches. I'm not in Moda. Once I started buying from the ADs, I kind of got out. So these are the prices that I see. And every one of these watches here at some point was in the 60s and some even in the low 70s. This guy, make sure I don't.
I hop on Watch Recon once in a while to check out what's going. This is an aggregation of two sources. There's eBay listings, and then there's forum listings. And if you look at the forum listings, it's a pretty good representation of what people are trying to get at retail forum
end
prices.
User to end user. Yeah. Now you do get a lot of, you've got David SW and a lot of these are dealers, but this is where you can find the guy on Reddit that doesn't want his Submariner anymore. Or
George Varghese is in the house. Best chocolate dial Rolex is the Sky Dweller. Rose Gold Oyster Flex. That's expensive watch. It's over 40,000. But yeah, the brown dial on that makes a big impression because it's a big dial. Yeah, definitely.
What's going on with the website? Let's pull that one up.
Sky Dweller. Man, the yellow gold Sky Dweller with the black is just so gaudy, so terrible.
Worse than the Yachtmaster 2?
Oh my god, it's so bad, so fucking bad. This one is at least classy.
This is the George Varghese.
We'll call this one the George Varghese.
Look at that.
If he gets it, yeah.
I thought
this at least isn't so bad.
Yeah. Let's look at the OC. Let's look at the. You said yellow gold.
Oh, that yellow gold with the black dial is just so. Even the champagne, I got offered this watch when it first came out on Oyster Flex. And I saw that price on it. It was like immediate hard pass. No way. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of this, guys?
So what I'm interested to see is, can this be saved? Can this watch be saved?
With a different dial color?
Yes.
Woo,
so what do you think about that?
It's worse. Fucking worse.
How about now?
I mean,
it's better. I have to say this is better.
Slightly better. Yeah, George says he has the brown one, never selling it. Yeah, good call, George. That's the best, one of the best ones of the bunch. These yellow gold ones are fucking terrible. They really go out of their way to give you awful dial choices.
Yeah. And M3 Carlino says on eBay, you can just put sold listings on Rolex prices shown in green, much more accurate. That's true. What is somebody in the chat, because I heard somebody on the streams talking about how they are now selling on eBay, that it's a seamless process. There's protection for both the buyer and the seller. And they said the fee structure, I couldn't quite understand what the fee structure was, but it was a lot less than it used to be, because it used to be a pretty hefty fee, and that's why the prices were inflated on there, much like Chrono.
Yeah, I think they had mentioned that there was a 20% discount on the fee that they had normally charged, so it was only like $6. It was a lot less than they normally charge. But I'm not an expert on the eBay sales.
Yeah.
Ken Daigle says, yeah, they have eBay now includes authentication. Thank you.
Yeah,
for that.
and I've got mixed feelings about that. Like, one part of me, if I'm, I don't know, let's say I had this watch, right, and I sold this on eBay. Do I want some guy that may not, someone like Tim maybe, that's just smudging it around, scratching it? I don't know who I'm sending this to, right? And then, the guy gets to watch and he's like, hey, this thing's not unworn. The case is scratched, or there's a chip in the crystal. On the flip side, though, the guy, I can't remember who was talking about it, had a good point where when the guy returns a watch and it ends up being a brick, that returned watch still has to go to the authentication. So,
yeah.
Man.
This is the Falcon's Eye dial.
Yeah, now why do they call it that?
They call it that because they take a dial and they scratch it with some steel wool.
With a falcon's beak or something? They just smudge a falcon in there.
Scratch it up, and then they call it Falcon's Eye. And want to charge you like more money for it.
Can you get, all right, so here's a question for you. These brochures, these are obviously digital. Can you get hard copies of these, you think?
Well, it's showing a physical copy there, but I'm assuming that's just a computer-generated image, and that they aren't actually physical versions. I think the print on demand.
All right. I got to say,
you guys need your own channel. Please, let's not get carried away. This is terrible.
I was going to say, there's no lying in the chat. That's one of the rules, so let's strike one, Tim.
There's no lying in the chat, then we wouldn't have any chat at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and third-party authentication, fuck me dead. Yeah, I agree. I think initially the fear was, are these guys going to be opening up the cases? Are they going to be looking if the movement's legit? But I think it's really just, is it as described? Is the watch running? Is it truly full stickers, or did the guy, just put duct tape on it? So,
yep.
I don't know. What I want to see.
These are expensive. $32,000.
Let's go here.
This model will be definitely under retail. Oh, sure. Pull up
The Hoff.
rub it in everybody's faces.
The Hasselhoff. All right, so amazing website. I'm trying to click on
Amazing
it.
website. I can't. Whoa! Look who's here.
Oh, sorry to bum rush low energy hour,
Speak
but
of the devil.
I figured you could need a shot of some energy. How are
Absolutely.
Low energy 2 hours already. We're on we're about to enter our
Hey.
third hour of low energy. But now that you're here,
we? Nice.
It's hard.
The panel's
This
been
is hard.
reviewed.
It is, right? I
Okay.
gotta say, I was exhausted last night after coming off stream. Really have a newfound respect for Tim and what all the live streamers do once you got to do it yourself.
You got to tell me, you mentioned something about Goldberg. You got Archie riled up, right?
Correct.
So what was that all about? Because I missed that whole thing.
Well, it's a video that Mark Goldberg did on his channel, kind of talking shit about Archie from a live stream that some loyal punters that are out there keeping an eye on the Watch YouTube community kind of flagged and brought to our attention.
Okay.
By the way, Dirk's asking for a link.
Let's see here.
But he was just generally talking shit about the last time he was on the stream, and he wanted, he was just taking some shots at Arch. One particularly pissed me off where, he was just mentioning Archie's kids, and given what he's going through, I just thought it was very low taste. And
so I was going to say, was it all just a shtick? But, you start mentioning kids. That's
listen, in the beginning, I thought it was a little hyperbole that people were getting so upset. And then here we go. Hey, Dirk.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Yep. We can hear you good.
Good.
You got a 10-second delay.
Oh, do I?
Is this the real Dirk?
No, it's the overweight. It's the overweight Dirk.
This is Disney Dirk in the flesh.
It's
the happiest place on earth.
It's a Mickey Mouse Dirk, tired of all the
I loved bitter, drunken Dirk roaming around the happiest place on earth.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many fucking Karens here, bro. It's not even funny, man. It just sucks.
Are you on the cruise right now?
Nah, tomorrow. That's when my vacation starts, because I just ship the kid to the kids club and I just live my life.
Nice. What are you drinking over there? Coors Light?
Silver bullets, baby.
Ah, nice.
So, hey, OC.
Hey, Dirk.
You're looking sexy today, man.
Thank you.
He always does. Yeah. Come on.
Dude, there's so many Karens, man. My daughter.
What I want to ask the panel, what do you guys make of this? I mean, Tim has been on the ground for probably over an hour now, and we haven't heard from him. What do you think? What do you think you think it's a technical issue, or do you think it's an administrative issue, or do you think it's just a logistics issue? Like, hey, number one, he can't get on the stream because the phone. Number two, he's stuck in customs or in some line somewhere. Or number three, he's just he's too busy, running around.
I'm going to do a quick Google search. Sydney Airport.
Well, didn't he have another flight to hop on after he landed in Sydney to get to Brisbane?
Yeah. I think so. That might be it.
So maybe he just connected to the flight or is getting to the flight before.
Hold on. Sal's got a good point. Immigration. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Especially
not the time.
if our friend Perth strikes again.
Yeah. And that's not the time to be
search right now.
That's not the time to be on the streams either.
Maybe it's
they get pretty serious over there.
And who knows how the Metro piece of shit is working in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't gotten a chance to get a new SIM card.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it was he got red flagged to the Ukrainian government not serving. Could be that.
Very much so. I think there's a whole host of issues it could be. Yeah, I think Forbin's got it right.
Guys,
So
if you haven't,
did I ever tell you guys?
I was going to say, guys, if you've enjoyed the stream, upvote, but that sets the bar way too high. How about just if you're watching the stream at all, please upvote to show your appreciation for how difficult it is, how hard it is for us to carry the torch for Tim while he's in Australia. So
Yep.
please consider upvoting.
We've gotten
special
90
thanks.
upvotes so far, so looking good there.
That's
Hey.
not bad. That's not bad. We're gonna
Hey,
steal the leads. Steal the leads, guys.
Did I ever tell you?
And
I
if-
don't like, did I ever tell you guys I don't like French people?
French
No.
people. Oh, that's because
No,
of
I-
Rene de la Pons.
No, Renee's actually Dutch.
Oh.
I'll tell you why.
Rene is my favorite Dutch DJ, by the way.
Yes. Right
Yeah,
after
Curly Q
Afrojack.
reminds us, if you're breathing, a vote.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
So why don't you like French people, Dirk?
So I don't like French people, man, because they always complain and bitch about more shit than my wife, right? And so I always remind them, if it wasn't for my grandfather, he'd be still speaking German. And I had an experience last night when I went to a restaurant in Disneyland and Disney, and this guy was wasted, dude, and he was like all up on me, man, like bumping into me and shit. And then these black people, they tried cutting in line, right? Okay. And then I'm like, okay, I don't agree with the black people trying to cut in line, right? But the French guy like called him out. He's like, how do you say, excuse me, right? And then I'm like, dude, this brother's gonna beat your ass, bro. You don't even know, man. And then the French guy started cutting in front of me, and I said, hey, man, I'm here with my family, man. Just get back behind me. And he's like, oh, take it easy. How do you say it? Take it easy. Oh man, right? I don't know. I'm just getting old. I get crotchety.
Sound very old and crotchety.
Yeah.
I think you're going to need a vacation from the vacation. By the way,
Yeah.
someone calling out some Karens. This sounds like heavy Karen activity going on over there, Dirk.
Dude, it's
good.
Karen,
I
it's
think-
Karenville, OC, right? You know, OC goes to Disney World a lot, so it's Karenville, man.
Yeah, but you know, there's lines
This is-
there. It sucks, but you have to deal with it.
It's
You know,
freaking hot, bro. It's freaking hot, man. I'm sweating. I'm seriously, Hoff. I'm sweating more than you, man. I was just like pouring, just dripping, dude.
This is a side of Disney World I never experienced. I went as a kid
Dude,
a
you
few
don't want to go,
times.
Diego.
I didn't know. I was just a little kid, right? Happiest place on earth. Fucking
Fuck
seems
yeah.
pretty dark.
I'll
go,
tell you
dude.
what, the one thing that frustrates me most, I'd say, about Disneyland in my experience is when you're going for food or something like that, you wait on these long ass lines, and then a family finally gets up there, and then they ask the 3-year-old kid what she'd like. Instead of just like, at this stage of the game, you probably know what your kid's gonna eat. So can you just order them something and keep these lines fucking moving as 200 people wait to pay $15 for a hot dog?
God.
Get them some fucking chicken tenders or macaroni and move along.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
the
when
worst part. Always
The last
triggers
time
me.
I was there, they actually, I'm not sure if it was because of COVID or just new technology, but they basically forced you to order on the mobile app, on the Disney mobile app first, and then you'd be given a time when you can show up.
Yeah, I like that.
And eat. So now it's pretty much like you have to, you arrive at the place and they say, oh, you have no choice. You can't get in. You have to mobile order, and then you'll get a time. Like if you order now, come back at 7:15, and then we'll seat you when we know your food is ready.
The other thing to be aware of, and I think it was Universal where they got me. They have those like fake Mel's diners you can eat in, and there were like these soft fountain drinks, and most of the time, like I'm the guy who doesn't get like the large fountain drink because I see the fountain things there, and I'm like, I'll just go up twice if I need it. They had microchips in the bottom of the actual cups so that you only could fill it once, and it was completely dead afterwards.
God.
Or you had to buy a specific cup that allowed free refills that was $20.
Yeah, Hoff's right on with that. I see that all the time because I go in there and I just get water. And the water fills, right? And I just fill up with ice before I go to the park.
Yep.
And then just load up with water. But people are always trying to scam like lemonade, Coke, and all that shit. Karen is in French is I am a Karen. I am. I'm a Mexican Karen. Go spin some
Wow.
more records.
Yeah, that's an excellent use of technology, by the way. We when you think about technological innovation, there's people who they
How
came
can
up
we
with,
get
hey,
more money out of these people?
right, how do we stop the people from taking the drinks and going
Well, you know
5
that was all
times?
figured out in a boardroom with analysts and stuff like that. That's what always impresses me about
Yeah,
those type
they
of efficiencies.
test marketed it, and they've realized that the beverage reordering, was reduced by 72%. They just
Yeah.
stopped
So
people from.
I'll tell you something. I have some stock in Disney, so I always listen to their reports all the time when they come through, and I guess like they cut back on their food servings, right? And then like the VP of food and beverage, right? She said, "Well, a lot of our fans could afford to lose some weight." Like she joked about it,
No.
right? Yeah.
That's kind of like the roommate saying that the entire panel was too fat.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, so hold on. Mickey bought Tim a pizza and then he ate it on stream, right?
He had one slice.
And then what happened? She smacked him around, or
Yeah, so I talked to Mickey about this after the show. So apparently, what happened was Tim was complaining how he had nothing to eat, and Mickey felt bad and ordered him pizza. But whatever day it was like right around dinner time, and it just took a minute to get there. And in between the time he ordered, while he was check Diego out with his Tim Wright branded water bottle.
it's the only time I use it. Yeah.
So in between the delivery, they I guess roommate heated up some ramen for Tim, and he had ate the ramen. So right after he finished the ramen that she had made him for dinner, the doorbell rings and here's Domino's with 2 pies, and he started having a slice, and she just went postal.
Like physical? She
was pretty fit. She was pretty handsy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he got a little upset, and then
Listen, she cares about him. Otherwise, she wouldn't throw a fit, right?
Yeah.
I think. Right.
Well, she had a little bit of a tirade, and at the end of the tirade, it concluded with the line, "I hate fat people."
Yeah, you can
And
tell
it's just-
she must have worked on. She has some PTSD from being a nurse, because that's one personality I can't see with a good bedside manner.
No, but I think
Dude, that's funny.
The part that was so ironic was that she's like, "I hate fat people," and the panel just happened to be
I know, we're all whistling.
Tim, Hoff,
Except for
Archie,
Diego.
and Bear,
Yeah,
right?
it
And
really
so-
was. That was the paddle.
And so
Her
like,
whole
people in the audience are looking at the screen. They're thinking, "What is she saying here?"
I think her whole
I think
reason
she
is
thinks-
she's in the
I
medical
think-
field, right? She sees obesity and heart condition is like the #1 killer in this country. So she probably sees, you guys aren't morbidly obese. Like she sees like the 600
feel like
pound
it right
people, right? That are just like costing the healthcare system so much money. And so she probably has some resentment, some real resentment.
Hey, Diego, I think she thinks that you're going to rub off on Tim.
Me.
Yeah, because, you go on your little hikes and your giraffe legs and everything, and just work out like crazy.
Did you guys see Dirk? I was actually in Disney earlier. Let's see if I can find it. Me and Dirk met up.
Yeah, there was.
I caught Diego in the wild in his habitat. There you go.
I think there was another one.
Yeah, where's the other one? That one. Yeah, that's a good one.
There we go.
Very good. Hey,
I fucking love giraffes, dude. I love them, man. I love Diego. I love giraffes. I love all of them.
You know what I've been getting into? Those clips of all the elephants like not giving a fuck when they show the elephants like revolting against people, where they'll go to pet them and they just fling them across the lawn. or the elephants just flip a car over. Did you see that one story where an elephant killed someone and then showed up at the woman's funeral and then like mauled the stormed the actual funeral procession? Yeah, and like ripped the gravesite apart. You wonder what the hell happened between that woman and the elephant.
So,
I'm going to assume this was in India, by the way.
Let me
Hoff.
search.
Hoff.
Yeah.
Diego. Elephants have the one of the hardest memories. Like they're like dolphins, dude. Like they remember shit, right? Like there's been stories where like poachers have killed elephants' moms, and then the baby elephant remembers the poacher when they see him, and they'll freaking kill him, dude.
Golly.
Yeah, it was India.
Quick interruption for a super chat from Swinging Kangaroo, $5. I went to Disney World one day, got the best spot to take the photo of the fireworks show, waited 2.5 hours, and then they canceled the show 15 minutes before the event time. That really sucks.
You know, that's the one thing I will not take a photo of is fireworks. You never go back and watch it again.
Yeah, you never go back and watch it, but a lot of people put it on
social
Facebook.
media.
And by the way, no one wants to see your videos of fireworks.
No one cares.
On Facebook.
Or the Christmas light machines and all that shit.
Fireworks is one of those things that you sit there and enjoy it. Don't hold your phone up and take. I mean, the whole idea of fireworks is that it's big and giant and overpowering.
How are you at concerts? Are you the same? You just enjoy it? I mean, you might take a photo or two, right?
I'll do quick video clips of like 10 or 30 seconds each, of some key songs that for friends who don't get to go there and they want to see what it's like. But definitely. But yeah, Lisa is correct. Memory like an elephant. That means something. That's where it comes from because those elephants remember for the rest of their lives.
By the way, I just got some inbound from Archie. Wants to make sure we link the stream at 7 when his stream starts.
Okay.
He's starting at 7? I thought he was starting at 6:30.
Hold on. Oh, let me see. I confirmed.
Something sad about, those elephants that paint. You ever seen those, Dirk?
Yeah.
So they're actually they're being forced and they're being controlled electronically is all I'll say about that. It's pretty sad. Stimulated.
Yeah, I don't think we can send everybody over to Archie because that's done on YouTube, not on StreamYard.
Hold on, he's walking me through it right now.
Hey,
this
OC.
is why.
OC.
Yeah. Hey, Dirk.
Hey.
What? Holy shit!
Boom! Surprise, kids!
Holy shit!
Look at this. We got Bondage. Evan, say hello.
OC.
Guys, we are about to board the plane to Brisbane. We're in Sydney right now. Look at this. Crazy. We barely made it here in time. We're cutting it so close.
Timmy had a real security issue. We barely made it.
Yeah.
First luxury got to him.
I called it.
Almost got $1,000 ticket too for having too fat of a camera. They're like, hey,
really?
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing with that? There's no.
They want to charge you customs. Oh yeah, kind of like a special customs import fee for professional photographers.
Yeah. They're like we're very strict about it. But guys, we're here. And by the way, I spilled Coke all over Evan in my sleeve. I know somehow I slept 8 hours like a dead man walking.
Yeah.
Ooh. Also, oh my God. You know what's gonna happen? Diego's video is gonna go live right now. The collection review.
How's that gonna work? We've preempted it.
I don't know. How come it's so many people watching? I don't get it. So when I'm not here, that's when everybody comes.
We've had a fantastically lucrative and successful show in the fact that you are not here. Yeah.
When I'm not here, this is when people really hate me, I guess. Guys, I have to get the SIM card somehow. I just connected to the Wi-Fi here. I didn't think I would be able to, but I need a SIM card to keep you guys informed on everything that's happening. Woo. So how's everybody doing? You guys having fun with that?
Great. We started the show at 4:00 Eastern today, and we were doing live tracking of your plane and the ATC communications. And
we heard your pilot say
hated
landing.
They were very bored. But look how many people we have now. See, we built it up.
That's amazing.
And we promised your appearance, and look, you didn't let us down.
I delivered.
Hey, Tim, Tim, I have a quick question for you because I got Archie asking for me to set up the redirect. So I know how to do it. I'm in there. So I just hit save, and then when we end stream, it automatically will send it his way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great job there. Ha, OC, Diego, guys. I can't be more grateful to you guys for doing this.
How was the flight? Tell us about the flight. Yeah, tell us about the flight.
Well, you know what? I don't even remember the flight. I slept the whole flight.
Evan, tell them how bad the mess was in your aisle. So Tim had like what 3 cans?
Get him close to your microphone.
Diet Coke. All of them spilled.
I spilled every single can of Coke that I had.
So I got up, and my pants were covered in Diet Coke. And so then I leave. I come back, and one of the cans is like upside down. It's like pouring on my seat, so I have to use my blanket to wipe it off. I got to sit back down there.
Oh my God.
Evan, that was the point you should have exploded.
Yeah, he can't hear you. He can't hear you off. So yeah, that's traveling with Tim. Traveling with Tim.
It's off to a great start.
I'll also be sharing an exclusive picture of Timmy and Evan asleep. No. In the aisle. In their aisle whenever they were asleep. It's a cute picture. You guys will love it.
Wow. Wait a minute, Tim. Bondage actually left first class to go back there and take a picture of you.
So Evan,
this is exciting news.
That have cuddled Tim.
This is mind-blowing news, guys. Mind-blowing news. Holy fuck.
Oh man, Tim's famous for photos of him sleeping with other men. So this is just part of the collection.
So hey,
yeah, maybe exactly. Stop drinking Diet Coke. Like, there's no more Diet Coke. Like, you're done.
Did I lose my Diet Coke privileges?
Is Coke and Diet Coke, are those code words for Jack Daniels, or were they actual Cokes?
Evan didn't want any drinks, so I said, "Hey, let's just one for him, one for me," and that would.
I know he was doing that.
Yeah, those tray tables aren't very big.
You gotta stay skinny.
Yeah, you gotta stay skinny. Oh, okay. We're gonna try to sneak in through.
Let me ask you this, Tim, because we were debating it before you arrived. Who has the most energy of you three? Is it you, Evan, or Bondage? Who has the most energy getting off the plane?
Okay, just a second here. I'm trying to get through.
Let's have our guest while we're waiting for Tim. Who do we think? I'm going with Bondage.
Bondage. He's been there, done that, right? I mean, he's made these flights plenty of times.
Yeah, he's a traveler. He's in first class. He doesn't have either Tim nor Evan bothering him.
But Evan has youth on his side.
We got through. I can't believe it.
But he has Tim hanging on that youth.
Guys, Bondage just got us through the first class entrance.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, exactly.
The leads.
It's
roast 15
pretty.
and beyond.
How was the food? Did you guys eat?
Yeah, I mean, well, you saw some of my food. I ate. The food was okay.
Okay, you're breaking up. We might lose you. It's okay.
Oh, we need to put the mask down?
Keep going. Just keep going. We'll stay with you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to lose the reception.
It's okay. Keep going. If you can hear us, how long of a layover do you have? When is your next flight?
I think it's right now.
No, that's it. That's the last flight. Archie's picking us up from the airport.
Okay, so you're leaving right now.
Yeah, so Archie's just streaming for an hour, and then he's jumping in the car. That's why.
That's right.
It's essential we send traffic over to Archie to keep the storyline going.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
I'm going to go to
Thank you for the super sticker, Neo. $5. Really appreciate it.
Yes, and by the way, Neo, I hope you weren't upset. I woke up this morning, remember Neo sent some money to keep the stream going a half an hour last night, and I wasn't quite sure we honored the full half hour. So please take my sincere apologies if not, but I hope you enjoyed it and appreciate the support.
Ross, Rachel Brady, $2. Tim, that butt looked good.
But all Ross, the real question is, everyone in the WhatsApp groups know, would you sniff it?
Hmm.
Those in the WhatsApp groups will understand what that means.
We lost Tim, so he's probably going to find a place where he has a little bit better reception and rejoin. So,
Yeah.
Oh, and we do have confirmation. He would.
no, I'm not in the WhatsApp groups, and this always confirm. Whenever I hear a topic like this,
Yeah.
it confirms the fact that I'm happy that I'm not
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
WhatsApp group. You know, just the question: would I sniff it? I don't think there's
Probably
any.
not.
Yeah, I don't think there's any photo there that that makes me feel guilty for not being in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah. All right. So we send it
Grace,
over.
Grace Webb says he was boarding the plane. I don't think he was boarding the plane yet. He's in the process of going through the airport. And
no, because he said bondage. He had his ticket in his hand, and he said bondage got us through with his first class entrance.
Oh, so he's in the first group. That was cool.
Yeah.
Man, they really made those schedules super tight. You know, from Newark to SFO to here. I mean, any delays would have been catastrophic. And would have cascaded, had a domino effect. But it looks like this trip is working out. I don't know. The stars are aligned in favor of Tim on this trip so far. No injuries. The only person who's sustained any damage has been Evan. You know, a Coke-soaked jeans, which, you know, he can wash and it's not terrible. But things are looking good.
All right. We all set here, fellas?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, so I'll catch you guys. You're doing one at 10 tonight, or what's the plan?
Yeah, let's assume that one.
Okay. All right.
And then I know Arch is live now, so hopefully his stream should redirect, and we'll wrap it up. OC, you know where the outro music is? I couldn't find it.
No, I don't have the outro music at all, unfortunately.
Yeah, Tim was supposed to do that, and as usual,
Tim was supposed to do stuff.
Oh, look at this! Cool.
It's scary.
Yeah. All right.
We have 220. We have over 200 people watching, guys. Upvote the stream. Show your support for Tim in Australia, and even if you thought the stream was boring, please show your appreciation.
Ooh.
Coke soaked jeans.
You're right. We may have to give Arch a heads up there.
Yeah. And Evan says hair by Coca-Cola spill. Okay.
I love Evan carrying on the discount meme from the Archie comments.
Yeah.
There's a true fan right there.
Yeah.
All right.
How long is it? You guys know how long the next flight is? To
I'm sure it's
Brisbane?
quick.
I think he said it was. I thought he said it was like a pretty decent flight, like 4 hours or so. He said it was the same as flying from New York to Miami, so probably a 4.5.
Wow.
5-hour flight. Oh no, never mind.
No, it's an hour and a half. I'm looking now.
Yeah, my bad.
Rancher wants us to keep going.
No,
I mean,
no. That means time to wrap it up, fellas.
Yeah. If Rancher says keep going, you know what that means.
Opposite.
Do the opposite.
Yep. Seeing Evans in the chat just confirmed, hour and a half.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Thank you guys for joining. Someone is going to hit the magic red button soon, and you guys join the Archie Luxury live stream and continue the adventure.
All
Diego,
right,
hop and smash. Thanks so much. Thanks for everyone watching at home. Thanks for joining us.
See you tonight as the adventure continues.
Oh shit. Oh.